Hello and welcome to just a straightforward show. It's going to be pretty quiet, this one, I think, tonight. Not much going on in the world of football today. We've got, as you can see, you've got Steve. He's back in his usual location. He's got everything ready.
I'll just give you a knife, Mike. Keep it nice.
I don't know what you've got. I don't know what you've got that there for, but
it's just a nice. Just a nice.
And you've got the Arsenal. Jason Bourne, the most dangerous Arsenal fan alive, and the Arsenal John Wick, Neil Shah, they're here with us tonight. I guess I'll start with the question: How are you guys feeling after yesterday's 1-0 win, which sees us top of the league with a game to go? Neil, how you feeling tonight?
I feel like a champion, mate. How do you feel?
Any particular reason? You're not jumping the gun, are you? Or is it,
not at all. Champions of England, kings of England. I'm tasting those tears. That geezer, that one. I'm tasting his tears now, and they taste delicious. Cheers, my man. Beautiful. Perfect.
Steve, how are you feeling tonight?
You know what? It's you never know, do you? I mean, I've kept it on ice for a reason because there's still about 10 minutes to play plus added time. So we'll see. But after yesterday's result, I mean, God, that was close, wasn't it? That was close. 0.00 XG for Burnley, but it was close. It was close.
Yeah, I mean, getting the win against Michael Jackson's Burnley. It was a pretty bad game, wasn't it? It wasn't a thriller as such, but we're almost there, and we just hope heaven can wait for another 8 to 10 minutes, and we'll all be feeling invincible, won't we? If we get it over the line. Brian, how are you feeling tonight? You joined us. How are you feeling?
I said, what? Evening, gents. More than anything else, most importantly, I've been really calm, to be honest with you. I've been really calm because, what we've probably experienced over the last 2, 3, 4 seasons, it's kind of you've got battle hardened a little bit. You know what I mean? So I've been very calm. I'm just let's see what happens when the final whistle goes.
Yeah,
and then we go from there. But yeah, I've been very calm. Thank you
three of you for joining us tonight. And yes, Arsenal are 7 minutes, or we are 7 minutes plus injury time away from being crowned champions of England for the first time in 22 years. So pretty surreal sort of feeling. So that's why we started a little bit late, because I didn't want to start it earlier because I just wouldn't have been able to concentrate properly and done the show justice. But whilst we can have a little bit of structure to the show, yes, we beat Burnley 1-0 yesterday. Yeah, we would have loved it to have been a nice routine 3-4 goals, get the goal difference with that, but it wasn't to be. It is what it is. Kai Havertz starting. for me, surprise. I thought he would have went with his top scorer, to get the goals against the team where you needed to get goals, but he thought Arteta thought otherwise. And first time Odegaard, Saka, and Havertz started the game since, was it December 2024 or something crazy like that, as well. And they showed little glimpses of them working together as well. But is it all about now, Neil, for you? Everything he's got eyes on about what's going to happen in Budapest, obviously looking a bit ahead. But for example, I don't think we'll see Eze and Odegaard together, play together, because I don't think it worked. But what was your thoughts with his lineup and just how we kind of approached that first half?
First, I just want to laugh at the Gallagher's face. He was just walking down the stairs looking pretty crappy.
Oh, was he leaving early again?
Oh, he might well have been. He was walking down the stairs. It was beautiful to see.
He's probably going to get ready for his call when he gets on Talk Sport and talks to Goldstein and Bent when things are going well for them. And he starts chatting nonsense.
Exactly.
He hasn't been on there for a while, but
no. I remember a few years ago where he was going on about how shit Arsenal were, and that was even before their Arab money, bought them all the success. So he shut up, mate. Shut up. Anyway, I think if we look at the game very quickly, I did find it a bit surprising that he left out Gyökeres. I'm saying his name now because I promised that when we win the title, it won't be Geek anymore. It's now Gyökeres, as it should be pronounced. And I think he is looking at the Champions League final, and I think he might have even been thinking, if we don't get the desired result yesterday, he wanted maybe to save him for Palace on the weekend. I think that is one of the reasons. Because to be fair to Gyökeres, the stick that he's been given, which I think has been unfair, you got to remember he came in to a side where he probably was not going to play as much as he did because no one was going to foresee Kai Havertz's injury. But because of Kai Havertz's injury, he's literally played. We all talk about how Zubimendi has played so many minutes. I think he's matched the record, isn't he, or something? One of you guys put the stat on earlier.
Yeah.
Since 1970 something. I don't know what it was, but
Pat Jennings, wasn't it? Pat Jennings was most appearances in the debut.
There we go. There's a debut.
Zubimendi's,
That's it.
Crazy.
So I think Gyökeres has also played a lot. It's a lot's been asked of him, and I think maybe that was one of the reasons for starting Kai. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest of games. I thought we were pretty. Especially for me, Trossard was creating a lot in the first half. I think Trossard for me has been the most improved player over the last few games. I think he's probably our best forward at the moment as well for the work he does. He hit the post, didn't he, with a great move. I collected the ball and then he hit the post. It was brilliant. But we got the goal in the end. There was a lot of positive play from us, I thought, in the first half. We got the goal. I don't know how that man, 6'4", leaps that high. I don't know how he did it, but the delivery from Saka again on point. And I think, 1-0, although we were all uncomfortable and we wanted more goals because we weren't expecting what was going to happen today. For all we knew, City could have blown Bournemouth away 6-7-0. I think we all would have been more comfortable with more goals. But what we have done all season is when we've gone ahead, we've been very good at controlling the game. And although it's not great for the fans, they've managed to stabilise.
Nearly.
They've managed to kind of take a hold of the game, stabilise the situation, and get the 3 points. And that's what we did again. So I think it's quite apt that it ended up being 1-0 to the Arsenal. Happy at the end of the day with the result, and it's still 1-0, but the title is ours, boys.
No, I'm not going early yet. Steve, Havertz back in. Obviously, it's like we've got to give credit to the fans outside again for their amazing meet the bus or meet the team on the way in. Fantastic stuff. Some people are moaning again, saying, "Oh, it's only early," and you're putting too much on the game, and that's the reason why the players maybe played a little bit like they did. But we had a couple of opportunities in the first half. A lot of that was created with Havertz being back in the team and him moving out and on the right hand side a lot of the times. But what was your thoughts just on his performance and just obviously the options that Arteta's got, obviously leading into obviously potentially the Palace game meaning something, or maybe now being a free hit, or how he kind of sets up for Budapest?
Yes, first of all, the lineup, I thought was a brave lineup. He could have easily have stuck with Lewis Skelly back in there or Zubimendi, just to be sure, but he went brave to try and get those goals early, I'm guessing, and try and kill the game. So that was good. I thought Kai played well. Again, that when people talk about us having like a big squad, we've got a squad. Basically, we've got a squad. I still think the 115 have the biggest squad, and so do West London Blue. They have the biggest squads in the league, especially for the amount of money they spent on their squads. But our squad is good. It would have been nice if Benny didn't get injured in the last game, because then we could have had all four of them on the right hand side, and that would have looked good.
Yeah,
looked good. That's the foursome. But we played well in that first half. We absolutely played well, and it's just a shame. Sorry, I'm a bit behind you guys, but yeah, sorry, he's at the post. Yeah, but I wasn't worried. Look, it's a big game. Whenever somebody goes, "Oh, it's only Burnley," or "It's only this team," Man City only beat Burnley 1-0, didn't they? So we only beat Burnley 1-0. There's no easy games in this league, and I keep looking at the table and I keep going to people from about 5th to about, I think it's about 12th, about that sort of region. All the teams are close. They're all fighting for European places. Even the bottom half teams, they're all close. It's a very, very tight league. I think only the only league that sort of tops us for tightness is La Liga. In that aspect, when there was like 20 teams that could have got relegated.
Yeah, yeah, that's mental.
Just wild.
That's mental.
Yeah, he showed me that, and I was looking at it thinking, that is crazy.
Yeah,
but the Premier League was equally just as tough. And when people go, "Oh, it's only Burnley," or "It's only West Ham," and "It's only this team," or blah blah blah, every game is massive when you're going for a title. Every game is absolutely massive. And yesterday was our biggest game of the season up until that point. Because
absolutely, absolutely, and just hope now that obviously we'll watch your thoughts all going off. Rodri's loot spat his dummy out.
I keep going back to that guy, that Mr. Bottles.
Yeah, they just showed him as well. Rodri showing the true mentality of champions. Not losing his head and spitting his dummy out because there's 4 minutes left of injury time. Let's see. But yeah, Bournemouth should have scored the second. The guy pretty much missed the sitter. Bri, what's your thoughts on that lineup and just kind of maybe the message it maybe sent out? People kind of thinking, well, he's kind of put Odegaard and Havertz back in. Is he giving his favourites the stage to get it over the line? It could turn. What? Something's happened there. Is it a penalty? Something's happened. But yeah. What's your thoughts on just the lineup and just how that first half went out, and just in terms of is he leaning back into his favourites again, or will he need to? Obviously, especially with what's to come in the next couple of games.
Yeah, I think that I quite liked the lineup. I quite liked how attacking it was. They looked like a team he put out basically looking for goals, enough creativeness on the pitch to create those opportunities. My issue that I did have though was, as much as Kai Havertz scoring the goal and doing the job he did, I think at times he wasn't central enough for us. I think he kept on drifting and coming deep and stuff like that, and I think that lacked a little bit of purpose when you're having the likes of Odegaard and Eze in your team playing together. I think if Gyökeres had probably started, he may have actually possibly have thrived a lot more. He would have probably thrived a little bit more from having them two in the team and his general work rate as well. But but look, we can't take anything away from Kai because he did his job. At the end of the day, he did the job of scoring the goal, and that was what he was there for. At the end of the day, that broke the deadlock. So I wasn't. Yeah, the lineup in itself was I thought was the right way to go in that particular game. I'd have been a bit more concerned if he would have probably put in an extra midfielder in a game like that.
Yeah.
personally, because it showed a bit of intent. And I think with Burnley, what was good with Burnley is that they were honest. They were honest in that game. They scored nil.
Yeah, Haaland scored.
Okay.
Got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Typical of him, isn't it? Let's see what happens. Didn't even see the goal. Just head tennis and.
This is like the last time we were on.
Oh, hit the post. Oh, he's just scruffed it in as well. Like Haaland, he's just swung it. He just swung at it. Oh, he swung it. He just smashed it in. Yeah, fair play to him.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is going to be interesting. A couple of minutes now. I wonder how much injury time they're going to get added on. Probably going to get another couple of minutes. So you just think that chance they missed, man, hit the post. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I just thought it's kind of interesting that he brought him in for a game against, because I think that game, your quiz, was the earlier game against Burnley. I think that's when he kind of started to kind of show his qualities. I thought it was his best game. He played for Arsenal, and then he got injured, didn't he? I think, and he got taken off at half time. Yeah. I think it was, because he played really well. I think he got a goal and an assist, or almost an assist, a pre-assist. But yeah, I just think, I just hope he doesn't lean into that again. But if you put money on it, I think he's pretty much going to play. What do you call it? He's probably going to play Havertz up front in the final, I think. Oh no, they're going to score again. Just run with it. What is he doing? This is crazy. It's so open. What has he done there? He was wide open and he just passed it. Yes! Oh my God, we've done it, boys. Yes! Yes!
Come on.
Come on! Oh, come on!
Come on.
Drink those tears, you prick. We'll show you the trophies now, Pep. We'll show you.
Get the drinks, get everything. I just want to see Cherky's tears.
Yeah. I've got a Stella Hero. It's the school.
There's Man City tears. There's Man City tears.
They show the Tollington and all that stuff. Like, yeah, they've got the Tollington there going mental. Oh, come on.
Get in!
Yes. Oh.
Come on! Look at them all go! Look at them all go! Yes!
How does the song go again, guys? Second again, ole ole. Second again. Yeah, shall we sing that? I want the fans to sing that. They've got to sing that at Palace. Please just sing second again, ole ole. Just keep singing it. Yes. Bye-bye, City. Bye-bye, Pep. Nice leaving present.
Bye-bye, Pep. Bye-bye.
Junior Krupe, give him the keys. Give him the keys to North London. When we sign him, we've got to get that boy to the club.
Yeah, he's coming to the carpet.
Oh, mate. Unbelievable. I think we may have one or two guests jumping in. Yes.
Gonna go mental.
Yes. Oh, mate. Oh,
one down, one to go though.
I want to go and get the kids. I wanted to show this, guys, to you. I did have confidence in the boys, but I wanted to show this. Let's take that off and then one down.
Yeah.
And then the other one's
oh
loading.
My God, man, we're champions.
Herbert Chapman.
Come on, you guys.
Hello, man.
Come on.
Yes, Matt.
There's the Godfather. Yeah. There you go. Come on, boys. Come on.
Yes. Yeah. You look at these pictures are amazing. Like Rodri's in tears. He looks like
beautiful.
20 years, boys. 20 years.
Some Man City fan has written on the bed sheet. or something, just saying, please stay in.
Who's going to ball it now?
Marker.
What about that guy holding the ball? Hold that ball now. Hold
Oh
that.
my God.
Hold that.
Hold
it.
Oh my God.
With a champagne.
Oh yes.
Oh my
We can
God.
enjoy Crystal Palace now. We can enjoy it,
Oh
boys.
my God,
Yeah.
the champions,
Yeah.
guys, we're the champions.
We just have to we haven't even got to worry about that now. We just can just.
Oh,
Do you know how insufferable I'm going to be now? Do you absolutely know how
Yes.
insufferable I'm going to be?
Yes,
Mike, as
I'm
you
gonna
said,
be
Mike,
so-
we're holding
Yes,
receipts.
I'm going to be
We're
so
holding
insufferable.
receipts.
yes.
We're going to do it. We're going to make
I'm gonna
ourselves
be-
the most insufferable we've ever been.
I'm going to be the most insufferable person to every other fan that I come across because I can be right now. Because all this
Trust me.
blah blah blah. Mike,
trust me.
Mike, you remember me at the beginning of the season when I said I have faith in this team. I believe we will win the title, and I said it's full support. Every time I've been on here, I said it's full support. I believed in this team from the very beginning. Even when people have gone, we shouldn't have lost that game. We shouldn't have drew that game. I said, don't worry, it's full support, and we won it with a game to spare.
Yeah.
To be fair, bro, there's been some irrational moments from all of us, including me. But we made it. That's all that counts. We got over the line. That's all that counts. I've done some silly things, like bring back Unai Emery. But the reality was Arteta was the man. Bill, let's get the big ears now. Let's get the big ears.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, boys. Love you lots.
Take care, man. Thanks for dropping in.
Hey. 3 words for me, boys. 3 words. Arsenal above all.
There you go. There you go, man.
Exactly what this guy said. It's Arsenal above all, bro. It's Arsenal above all.
Yeah.
Full support. Total support for this team.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
Arteta's done it. The players have done it. Everybody's played their part. Champions.
And you know what? Congratulations to Bournemouth because they're in Europe with that point. Yeah. They've made Europe for the first time. So fair, congrats. He should get manager of the year. I know Arteta or whatever, but he should get. That's unbelievable what he's done there, and the fact that he's leaving as well is crazy.
It's mad because you kind of think if they had won tonight, there was a slim possibility that they could have
got Champions League.
They could have got Champions League if results had gone their way. Yeah. And then you imagine Bournemouth in Champions League and him not being there. That would have been crazy.
Oh man!
Oh my God! Can we talk about? No, we can't talk about the pod. Forget it. I mean, the game yesterday. This is just too much. Can't do it.
Anyway,
It's irrelevant.
1-0 to the
second half. Shitty second half. It's all irrelevant. We're champions.
Yes, there was just a classic 1-0 to the Arsenal.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Job done.
Right. So we you know what we can chill at the weekend, right? But we've got to be supporting West Ham if this Tottenham result.
I know they're losing, right, Brian? They're losing, yeah.
West London Blue, come on, West London Blue.
They're losing. They're still losing.
Yeah, it's the 1-0.
Yeah. That'd be the perfect thing. West Ham just managing to do something. That'd be crazy.
Oh my God!
Who's the Spurs' last game?
They're playing Everton at home.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, Brian. They got Everton.
Everton away from home this season have actually been quite good.
Yeah.
David Moyes might want to do a favour to his old West Ham compadres and stuff like that. So he's not going to. He'd rather West London. The Spuds go down than West Ham. So it's an interesting one.
Yeah,
West Ham have got Leeds, haven't they? West Ham have got Leeds at home.
West Ham have got Leeds. Yeah. I think West Ham. I think Leeds will be on their holidays a little bit. Yeah. I think West Ham would win that game, but it's just what are Everton going to do? Do they really want to spoil them? But yeah, let's have a look at this for a bit. Let's just digest this for a little bit, shall we?
All right, who's top?
Oh, look at that!
Arsenal. It's Arsenal, like you said, it's Arsenal above all. It's Arsenal.
Oh man, I can't handle this.
How long have we been top of the league for this season? Since game week?
I think it was about 8 or 9 or something like that.
Wasn't it October? It was since October, wasn't it?
Something like that. Yeah. Something
Who cares?
Like that. Yeah.
What counts is we're top now.
Yeah, but we've been top all the way through now. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no. True. Oh, Man City, you can win your last game for 600-0. It don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I just think. Oh, here he is, the vlog guy.
Hey,
Get in there. Come on.
Come on.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on, son.
Champions. Yes. What are you saying, guys and girls?
man.
Any girls in there?
Uh,
No,
Well, I can
guys.
put a skirt on for you if you like.
yeah,
All sausages
big
in
up,
there.
big up for
Alright,
this guy
cool.
for his comment.
No, thank you.
Congratulations, a Man United fan. Winning the league, you've been the best team all season.
Oh, very kind.
You know,
Very
respect, man. Respect.
Respect.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
You're going to get
man.
100
How you
people
doing,
that
guys,
are
man?
going to say
Gassed.
the opposite. But
Gassed,
you
yes,
know, whatever.
gassed.
But how you feeling, Dan?
Yeah.
How you feeling, Daniel? You all right?
He can't hear us now.
Oh,
Is he gone?
Is his thing gone? Oh, I think
Yeah,
it's
no, I'm
gone.
here.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah. All right, let's put this back up again.
He's there. He's back. He's back. He's back.
Yeah, how you feeling, Dan?
Oh, he's not back.
Hang on,
Well, it's live TV. This is what you get.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can take
Oh
it.
my God, I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Champions.
Really good.
Premier League.
Yeah, Dan.
and
I can
Oh
relax
my
now.
God.
Daniel's just gritting teeth, man. He's all right.
Yeah, that's it. Just keep it like that. That's cool.
Daniel's just vibing out.
Who's trying
man.
to come in?
He's-
Who is it? Who are you waiting for?
Daniel, can you hear us? Dan, can you hear us?
he can't hear us.
He can't hear.
All right.
Just keep smiling, Dan. That's it. It's all you need. That's it.
Yeah,
Do that.
man. Oh,
Oh,
I can
God.
hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you
you
now.
can
Yeah.
hear. Yeah.
Can you hear me,
What's he
Dan?
doing?
Can you hear us? No, he's all over the place.
You know what? It's probably the internet's blowing off right now. Like networks will be
Yeah.
down because we've
Yeah.
won. We're the champions, and
you don't realize how. I'm telling you, the Kroenkes, they know that we've got a big club, but they'll realize now how big we are, how truly big we are, the footprint that we've got.
parade
Not
day
just
is going to be
not just in sport, but just I think it kind of transcends sport. You see that obviously with like the likes of Spike Lee and Anne Hathaway and some of the celebrities that all of a sudden have decided to come into the ground. You know, Savage 21 was there yesterday, you know, and all this stuff. But you're going to see how big Arsenal are because, you know, the socials, I can't imagine what it's like on socials now. It must be absolutely crazy. And the thing is, we've got receipts. And this is an announcement. I'm going to be doing a show which is called the Receipts Show. So all I'm going to be doing is bringing up screenshots of what people have said in August, all the way through the season, and we're just going to laugh. You know, we're just going to laugh at it. Maybe see if we can get a couple of clips up, but we're just going to laugh. You know, we're just going to laugh at the disrespect and the ignorance of some people, and just a bit of a snapshot of society, really, just how people chat rubbish to engagement and stuff like that. And now how stupid they're going to look because we've got the receipts. You know, so
Mike. Just to add to that, right? Just to add very briefly to that. You know we're going to dominate for years to come now.
I hope so. We've been at that place a couple of times, as we know, 22 years ago and whatever. And obviously we had United, you know.
I think United are back, to be perfectly fair.
But yeah, I hear you. But the good thing is to back that. I think Josh Kroenke said yesterday that we're not going to stand still. So
yeah, let's
see. There's obviously talks of there's talks of Livramento already being done and maybe Alvarez getting over the line. I'd love to get Junior Krupe as well. I would absolutely 100% love to get him there.
Yes.
I said that months ago, you know, when he started banging goals early in the season. I thought, this kid, the way he finishes, he reminds me of like a young kind of Defoe, the way he sort of puts it, you know, when he's small and he's, you know, and he can play across the front as well. But we need to, we could dominate, Steve, but we need to move like a big club, and we haven't done that in the past when we've been, you know, in our strongest point, and it's been too long.
The thing is, I understand that, and I'm like I said, is we've followed the process, haven't we? We've had no choice but to follow the process, and we've been through this process. And each transfer window, like summer transfer window, should I say, done his best to try and get the best players in, even if it's been the detriment of like a player that we've liked, you know.
Yeah.
You look at the Ramsdale incident, and I was there going, I can't believe he's done that to Ramsdale, and then 3 seasons in a row he's now had the guy at the Golden Glove, and you just sort of go, okay, I was clearly wrong. I was clearly wrong, and I don't know. We look at Ben White. I love Ben White, but Timber, unfortunately, is an upgrade.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? And I love Ben White. You know me, I love Ben White, but Timber's an absolute upgrade. We've got Calafiori, who is, I think, you know what? He's a cool player. But then he got Hencape, and absolute warrior with his bun out yesterday during the game. Do you know what I mean? It's got the, but at every window, he will go, if I can improve a player or a position, I will do it. And as we go forward into next season, when we are kind of lax a little bit, if you know what I mean, because we've now won the title, because we're now the champions, the Premier League champions.
Was that Stephen? I didn't quite hear that. What did you say?
No, it's just like, now we're the Premier League champions. As of today.
Is that right?
You're not the Premier League champions.
No, I didn't. Just say it again. Just to make sure. Can you just say it again? And say it with a bit more conviction and a bit louder, please.
Sorry.
I've got a question.
For those at the back, for those drinking tears.
I've got a question for Brian. It's quite a serious question with everything that's happened tonight. So Brian, how much Arsenal merch are you going to be wearing tomorrow?
Oh, I'm telling you. Mate, it's, you know that scene in Friends when Joey's got all the clothes on? It's going to be like that. Can I get any more Arsenal merch on?
Oh man, this is unreal.
Oh god, yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree with that. We don't need to worry about it now. Sunday. That's so cool.
Yeah.
No way.
We've got to run this back. You have to run. You know what I'm going to do?
Oh my god.
You know what I'm going to do? I've got to run this one back. It's our favourite.
Do you know Tottenham? What? Tottenham Hotspur?
Topspur?
No.
What's that?
you never heard of them?
No.
Yes.
Brilliant. Hey. Oh my gosh.
You know what? I was speaking to a couple of my West Ham mates today, and I said, the thing is, West London Blue always beat them. Like, no matter how poor West London Blue are, they always beat them. It's just like us. We always beat them. Like, they had a couple of games where Kane was on form and our team was worth like 700 million, but like played like £5 players and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. And even then, they still struggled to beat us, especially at home. West London Blue always beat them. So I said to them, West London Blue will beat them tonight, and then you've just got to beat Leeds at home, and everyone will do the job because Moyes will want to win. So, look, it's all fallen into place. We're at the top. It's Arsenal above all, the champions. Then it's like the 115. No one cares about them. United finished strongly, to be perfectly fair to them. So I think they'll be forced next season. And then everybody else. So top of the league. Yeah. Number one.
And everyone, you lot are all forgetting Doberman. He's coming proper next season. Watch this lad. If you get Troopy and him to service him, them two together, oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What a goal that was. What a goal that was.
Dan, can you hear us?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm just shaking like a leaf, but I'm so excited. I want to run outside. I want to shout on my street. I want to scream down on my street, man.
Yeah.
My missus has gone out, so the boys are in their beds. I'm too loud. I'm just gassed, man. But like you guys were talking, I'm already thinking about next season. Like everyone's going to come for us. Yeah. Everyone's going to come for all the media, all the teams. So signing the likes of Krupi would be a brilliant signing, man. Yeah. Mike, me and you have spoken about him.
Yeah.
Henry's endorsed him as well. Got to sign. I'd love to sign him. And like someone just said a couple of minutes ago, we've got to address those areas of the pitch where we seem to have a lot of injuries, particularly both fullbacks. Yeah. Very vital for next season, man. Mosquera's done a good job, not bad covering, but but we've got absolutely strength in a couple of areas. But I'm just oh man, I wasn't.
He's got to get.
Yeah. I just.
What would be nice would be one thing we have not done since the 1930s is we really got to try and retain the title. We've not done that, and I think that will be a real mark of how strong we are as a group. I think that is so important now. I mean, look, it'll be lovely to win the Champions League. We've never won the European Cup, as in the European Cup, even in its old guys.
Yeah.
Teams like Forest won it, Aston Villa have won it. We've never won it. We need to capture that. But I think more importantly, I think retaining the Prem is so important too.
Yeah.
And as Dan and you guys have said, they're all going to be gunning for us next season. Every single team. We're already hated so much. Can you just imagine what it's going to be like next season? Can't wait for it. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Yeah. Everyone's buzzing. Thanks for all the comments. Really appreciate it. From Laguna from Indonesia. Yeah, big up, man. Have fun. A lot of Indonesians. Yeah, big up, man. Celebrate. It's going to be worldwide. I think someone said here, I hope they've recorded live reactions from the team. I'm sure we'll see them on Instagram and stuff like that of the players. I'm sure there'll be stuff like that, and I'm sure there's been a lot of places, obviously like Tollington as well, where people the club will piece something together all across the country, all across the world of the reactions of that performance and of that result landing. Amazing, man! It's just showing Mike Sky, showing the table, Arsenal in goal at the top. It's been 22 years since we've seen that. I'm just buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Nick, how you doing, Nick?
Like I said, next year the pressure's off, and the players can relax a bit more because they'll know they're champions. They know that everybody's gunning for them, but they'll know they're champions. So that pressure, like I said, it would be great to retain the title. It's very, very difficult. We know how difficult it can be. Look at Liverpool. Even their great team under Klopp didn't get to retain the title. It's a very difficult thing. But as teams will be gunning for us, we can relax knowing the fact that we've won one.
Yeah.
We've got another one. Like, do you know what I mean? Like we've done it this year. We're top of the league. We're champions. So everybody's going to come for the champion. But they came for us like as if we were champions anyway.
Yeah.
So
well, that's the thing. I was thinking the other day. Yeah, I was thinking exactly the other day how everyone is like it's a cup final. Every time we come in, it's a cup final. Everyone's up for it. It's like we've got the target on our back, and now the target's bigger because we've got the crown sort of now. Now everyone's even going to be even more like, all right, let's go for it.
Bring it.
But to be fair, I think that there'll be people will be very fearful as well, because I think when you think of the transition of the club over the number of years, particularly when we moved to the Emirates and those years of basically going through what we did then, it's effectively culminating. The car horns are going up my road. It's all culminated in what where we are now, and I think the Cronkies, they took their time to get a grip of what the club was about, and realised the fact is that to get anywhere, you had to kind of invest, and the investment of Declan Rice at £100 million was the starting of it. That really was the marker. And now it's going to be a case of, well, right, what other £100 million player can we bring into the club next season, to strengthen us yet again? Look, you've got to think City have now not won a league title in the last 2 seasons now.
Yeah, that's big as well, isn't it? With all the investment that they've done over the last couple of windows, and they've got obviously a cup double, but that's it. I think
the league title and the Champions League is what they were built for.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's like that cup final of the weekend. Both of them, even though they've got a cup final, they both were thinking about what we're about to do, or what we've done tonight, and then what we could do next week. This is what they want to be going for. They don't want to play, with all due respect, they rather be where we are now. But like you said, for the fact that the money that they both pumped out, and even Liverpool, we can't let them go without any criticism. They dropped nearly £500 million this summer. Everyone was giving them the trophy. Said that's it.
They were
done. After when they went 5 games, I think they won their first 5, didn't they? All late goals, whatever, but they won them, and everybody said that's it. They're gonna give them the title now.
Sign of champions.
All of that, and look at them. Look at them. They're imploding.
Broke the British transfer record twice in one window. And look at that. So we can't let them get away with it. So I think the reason why we're so part of one of the main reasons I think why we're so sort of given so much crap by
opportunities we found is because of the way we've done it. We've done it by spending our own money and building it. And it's like, well, we haven't had a nation state behind us funding us. We haven't had all that, or we haven't done things, cook the books or whatever. We've done it by spending money that we've generated from our own revenue. We've done it organically. And what's stopping you from doing that? What's stopping you from actually doing that and being consistent, being the most consistent team over the last 4 seasons? But second, if you look at, I think there was a graphic, the points that we've accumulated over the last 4 seasons. That's right. Like 329 points. I think the team after that is City. I think it was 226 or something like that. And then there was a drop of about 25 or something points for the team in third place. So if you take that into account, as you said, Steve, there is a chance there is a really good opportunity of us dominating or winning it again. But we need to do stuff in the market. We need to make sure that we invest properly. The places that we need to invest, not like what Liverpool did. Everybody kind of said you need to get a number 6, you need to get a centre back, and they didn't. They did, for whatever reason. They didn't do that. They decided to invest in all their attack, and that was it. And it's like my man says here, sell Jesus, bring Julian Alvarez. You bring Julian Alvarez in, and then you're talking level. The level just goes up ridiculously. On top of what we've got, and
Can I just mention a couple of names? We've done it for you, Alex Meninga. We've done it for you, Kevin Campbell.
Yes.
We've done it for you, Jose Antonio Reyes.
Yeah.
And we've done it for you, Rocky Rocastle. It's for you, man.
What's that?
Yeah.
We're the champions, guys. Come on, man.
I can't believe it. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm meant to be working. I'll say I'm meant to be working. I don't think anyone from the government watches this, so I don't know what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'm sort of going through my Skype guide and recording everything that I can at the moment, and I'm just going to be just full up.
Pep's interview's on.
Oh, is he?
No one cares.
Yes, who cares?
Yeah.
No, not really. I want him to congratulate us.
Yeah, well, let's see if he does. I'm sure he will, because he Mikel,
Look, he will. He's like, he'll be gracious, and like Mikel is a friend, and somebody that he respects. He's always said that Mikel will do it. He's always said it. He said, this guy, you guys just don't understand. It's this guy, and that's what it is right now, because we're champions. I'm going to just say every other couple of words, Mike. So right now, as champions, we can see the fruits of Mikel's labour. He's worked hard. He's learned, and one thing I give him credit for is he continues to learn. Yes, there are times when I found him very stubborn in his approach. This season more than previous seasons, believe it or not. A couple of seasons ago, it was just like, well, he's just going for it at least. But he learned. We realised that a couple of games ago when he started Miles Lewis-Skelly in midfield, and I said it threw me, and he just go, okay, he's learned. He's just learning. He's just learning in season. Like, he's learning as he's going. He's going, yeah, actually, the balance is a more important thing rather than the experience, and that might give us a greater dynamic when we're on our charge to becoming champions. We're champions, and it's because of him. It's because of his vision. All those Arsenal fan sites, by the way, won't mention any single one of them, but all those Arsenal fan sites that were praying for Arsenal to lose, so they can say, "Told you about Arteta."
Yeah.
Told you about Arteta. I still don't want him. Don't want you. Okay.
Yeah. Well said.
Total support when you're a fan. Yes, you're frustrated, but it is total support.
I've got the merch out already. Look at them, man. Oh my God.
Merch FC, mate. Merch FC.
Merch FC.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. First time I've agreed with merchandise, though. First time ever. Yeah.
Hang on, we've got to check this out.
Merch FC in full flow.
Oh, that looks good, though. That looks good.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh
But you're right. You're right,
God,
Steve.
champion
You're right. I think,
champagne. Oh my word.
you know, we've all been critical at some stage over the manager and tactics and teams he's put out and so on. And some of it has been justified in some aspects of it, but we've never really, we've not gone on the all out assault and basically have gone for his head. We've been fans which have been effectively just critical of certain things that we have seen, and some of them have come to fruition. Some of them we have to kind of take a little bit of humble pie because it's worked, which things that we might not necessarily have seen ourselves, but we got away with a few things, but ultimately, I would say this in jest. I said if we didn't win the league and we didn't win the Champions League, it would be a mutual consent. He probably would leave on mutual consent. He would leave on his own accord with the club, because you'd think to yourself after the amount of seasons that he's been with us and we're not win them, you would possibly think to yourself as an individual, you might think, you know what, I have probably gone this far. I probably couldn't, there is something, will the club necessarily want to invest another £200 million in me if I can't get across, a line this time? So it was, Mikel basically what he has done this season is, it is historic at the end of the day. It is historic, and we can't take anything away from that.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for the comments again. Congratulations there from Liverpool fan. Respect. Thank you very, very much. And thanks for your comment. I believe we'll win the Champions League. Yeah, it's just great that we're going there with this. As champions. As champions. It's massive because, again, you've got it over the line. You've actually got the big one over the line, the one that we really wanted, and we've got that over the line. What that's going to do for the players, knowing that they haven't got to be involved in a life or death situation, a game situation at Selhurst Park on Sunday. They can. I'm expecting full rotation. I don't want anybody else on that pitch who's going to feature in Budapest. Nobody. I don't care. Palace are going to probably end up winning that game. Do we care? No, because they've got their own thing to look out for as well. But the fact that after everything, Arteta can just go, I haven't got to worry about that game, about any sort of maybe picking up any injuries before then. That team he's going to play in Budapest should not touch grass on Sunday. They should not. There's no reason for them to be. All they should be looking forward to is a trophy lift. And it's going to be, not in front of the home fans. That's the only bad thing about it. But still, to go through that and then say, okay, we've got a week for the big one and we're going there as champions. We're going there as the best team, in the country. All the stuff that we've worked for, and now we've got this. It's funny, for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and even the last 24 hours, we've not really spoken about the Champions League that much. It's just been the league and making sure we get that over the line. Not that we've kind of think it's of the relevance. It's the fact that it's not like it's a free kind of hit. It's just the fact that we haven't given it that much focus, and I think that's kind of a good thing, because I think we'll go in there a little bit looser than we have been. Where everything's like look at the second half yesterday. I don't think we'll get that next week. I think we'll be a bit more looser in our play. PSG will give us chances, 100%, just like they did in the semi-final last year. We just have to be clinical. So I just think the psychological lift this will give the players, the weight that's off them as well. You've only got to see that picture and what it means. As you said, Neil, the players, the people that we've lost, such a great tribute. But for the players that, it's crazy. Like, I think there was a tweet that came up, said it all started that Friday night at Palace in that pink shirt when we absolutely boxed Palace, and you had Carragher and Neville go in there thinking it's going to be another Brentford. They're going to get, because you remember the season before we played Brentford on the Friday night, first game of the season, COVID and all that stuff, and they were all dancing and everything, and they thought, okay, you know what we'll do? We'll put Arsenal on Friday night again, against a London opposition team in a tough ground, and we went there, and that first 20 minutes was like you had Gary Neville and Carragher like having orgasms in the commentary box because they couldn't believe what they were seeing, and now we go back there. And we're going to lift the trophy like on that same ground. It's just amazing how everything goes around in circles. And you've got people like Jesus, Zinchenko. Obviously, he's moved on. They were the two that raised the level and said to those players, "You guys can win the league." And they laughed at them, but look what's happened. So even happy for this group of players to do it because they deserved it for the last couple of years. They deserved to win a trophy.
Mike, even that game, I'm sure that's the game where Saliba scored main goal, wasn't it?
Sorry,
wasn't it that game Saliba scored main goal and the fans still cheered him?
That was against Leicester. We played Leicester at home, and we beat them 4-2, I think. And Jesus scored an amazing goal in that game. But Saliba scored an own goal, and everybody just got up and started singing his name and started cheering him on. And that was when the whole thing changed with the stadium, with the fans being more behind the team and everything, and that was different as well. So. It's just crazy how everything's kind of gone full circle. We're back at that place where we sort of believed again. And we thought, oh, wow, this football is just unbelievable. It's just like, we're in this system and everything like that. And crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Can I just chime in with a couple of things? Firstly, so that means now we've got 14 top division titles altogether.
Yeah.
14. So equal our FA Cup of 14, which is a record.
Yeah.
So let's make it next season 15 each, please. So we'll do
is that the players? Yeah, that's the players. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game mental at the training ground.
No way. Yeah, get in.
Dude, that's amazing. You know what? You know who I'm looking at? I'm looking at Timber, and Timber was right in the middle there, jumping up and down. Yeah. And then he stopped, and he kind of came up. He's still jumping up and down. He's all right.
No, he don't care. He don't care.
He's going to play next week.
Yeah.
I'll see all of this. This is all the content we want. This is what we're going to drink.
This is wonderful. Oh, look at that! Is that? Oh my gosh, it's amazing, amazing. The other.
This is amazing.
They don't care, man.
We're doing a watch along on the celebrations.
I'm glad they're showing this because up until just a few minutes ago, it was all about Pep Guardiola. I thought, there you go. You announced his end just to sully our little our little moment there. Unbelievable. You can't sully it.
That's another.
Just Steve. Just one thing I wanted just to touch on what Brian was saying before I forget. And I think you guys might have mentioned it as well about the toxic Arsenal fans and all of that attention seeking that they try and evoke from all that negativity that they say, and that's simply what it is. With them, it's all about clickbait and trying to get the attention. That's what drives their channels and their their accounts or whatever else they use to try and make themselves into these so-called pathetic celebs. We come on here. We are, yes, Brian, I agree. We can be critical at times, but that's because we genuinely care for the club. We genuinely want it to go in the right direction. And we might get upset at a performance, but we think, no, this is just not good enough, especially when you're going for a title and this is what we get. And it's only because we are speaking from our hearts, and we want the club and everyone associated with it to do well. That's the only reason. We're not doing it for clickbaits. We're not doing it for attention seeking. That's what separates us from those idiots and those losers. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah. Well said. Yeah. Well said, man. Well said.
I was going to say, Mike, it's something that you said like during the season. We've come to a place where everybody expects something, and it's difficult to expect something when there's so much happening. A cup game is luck. Yeah. Any given Sunday, if it was down to the best team on paper, then you'd see different winners of the cup. It's Wigan beat Man City many seasons ago, and they shouldn't have beat Man City. Cup upsets happen all the time, but the league is the bread and butter. That's the one we've all wanted. If we walked away with both domestic cups, we'd all been fuming. Like we'd been happy because we won something.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But we'd have been fuming. The league was the one. Even the Champions League, even last season, we all sort of at the end of the season, we sort of said, look, if we can build in the summer, sign the right players, put on a good league assault, absolutely go for the league. You know, forget the cups, not forget them, but you know, like have good cup runs, which we did in both competitions domestically, and you have a good Champions League run, but really go for the league and give it our all, and we could probably win the league. And that was the one. That's the one that anybody wanted. Yeah. The top managers will always tell you a cup competition is exactly that. It's a cup competition. The league means that you're consistent and you've done it over that period, 38 games. Week in, week out, slog after slog, home and away. Go to every single ground and get in something where possible.
That's why, Steve, for the next level, we have to retain it. I think that is our next level. We have not done that. Wenger was unable to do it. It became close that 1 year, but we've just never been able to do it. We need to be able to retain the title, and that will really solidify us. I mean, as I said, the Champions League win will also do that, but I think that the Prem retaining the Prem is so important, I believe.
Yeah, 100%.
Is that Daniel again trying to get...
I don't know what he's trying to do. I don't know if he's...
I think he might have been there all along.
Yeah, is he there?
Hey, there he is.
You there, bro?
Hey, can you hear us or what?
You know what?
Hey,
my phone keeps going off, man. Every time it rings, it cuts us different.
These dodgy providers, Dan. You stop doing it, man. Stop it.
Yeah. Guys,
oh man,
I'm gonna wrap this up because obviously I want us to consume all of this stuff that's going on now. Obviously, I know everyone's phone's popping off and what have you. And even though the kids are sleeping, I'm gonna go and wake them up. And they told me to do that. They told me to do that. They said if we win everything, to wake them up. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a good dad like that, So I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to wake them up and give them a shake and a kiss and say we're champions, and then obviously we'll have a good day tomorrow. And just want to say thanks to everybody that's been part of this show. Everything that it's been going for a couple of years. It's been almost going the same length of time as when that belief started, when that night at Crystal Palace. It was that season, I believe. We went live in September, so we kind of missed the beginning of that. So we've kind of gone full circle, and even going with the name Arsenal above all, it was a play on words. When you sort of say something, it's like, but above all, then you say what that thing is. But it was like, just do it the other way around. Arsenal above all, and you think. That sounds nice if Arsenal are top. If they're fifth or sixth, you can't really say that. But look what's happened. We are going to finish the season above all, Arsenal above all of the rest in the Premier League. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's there. Neil, who was on the first show with me, Steve, Brian, Daniel for the vlogs that you've done. And they are vlogs, just because you haven't shown.
I saw that idiot,
He is the vlog guy.
Listen, any idiots want to say.
Back next season,
but thank you, Daniel, for that. The people that are here, Mac, who jumped on. I'm going to miss some names. Dean, Cornelius, Callie, James, Melvin. Who else have I missed? I know I've missed loads of people. Kevin.
Glenn O'Glazer,
who came on that show, and I keep wanting to get him back, and my head's like a sieve, and I just forget all the time. Lauren, who came on a few times, hope that she can come back on. She's not sort of on socials anymore, really. I don't know where she is, but she's been great as well. A bit worried now. I don't know if I've missed anybody out, but. Everyone that's been on the show, every single person that's been on the show, whether it's just
Did you mention the Godfather, Mac?
Yeah, Mac. Yeah. I mentioned Mac as well. But just everyone that's been on, everyone that's taken their time, however long it's been, just to talk about this amazing club, whether it's been for 45 minutes, an hour, or whatever. But everyone that's taken their time to talk about this club and the love we have for it, the frustrations and the hate that we have for it certain times when we have a bad result and you're effing and blinding, but then when you've got to come on here, you've got to kind of hold it down a bit, because you don't want to be one of those
exactly
fans like Steve expertly said earlier on.
Can I just say personal thanks as well, Michael? Sorry to cut you off. I really want to say this. Personal thanks to you. It's been an honour to be a part of this show, meeting all these wonderful people that you've known for some of them you've known for years, and to be part of that family. And it's just meant the world. I mean, there's been ups and downs in my life over the last few years, and this show has really helped. Just get me up to the level, make me happy, especially moments like this. You would treasure for the rest of our lives. And you're all part of that, and I mean it a lot. You guys, I love you all. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Feel very blessed.
Respect, man. Respect. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Just going to quickly go into these comments before we go. Thank you, Oliver. Come on, you're going from Australia. Let's throw in goal. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Arsenal as a Man City fan. You do it. Thank you very much, Zane. Appreciate that. Some people coming up with respect. I appreciate it. My brother's an Arsenal fan, absolutely buzzing. Great stuff. And it's one of my brother's birthdays. Thank you.
Any happy return?
It's really wholesome. Yeah, man. I can't wait to go up there and wake him up. And I'm going to be doing that. Mrs. might not be happy, but I think she is happy. Number 4 isn't underway. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. So can't keep myself calm. And thank you to the Man City fan saying that you deserve it. Appreciate that as well. Thank you very much.
Good.
Yeah,
you don't fall like me, bro.
No.
He looks tired. Look, bless him. Look, looks really tired.
And the round evening off. Tottenham have got to go to the final day.
Danny Glover once said too old for that shit. So that's. But gents, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Man. Arsenal are above all. We'll be back after the Palace game, after the trophy lift. Hopefully, we'll have some nice content and footage to look at for that.
Tottenham lost.
Did they lose 2-1? Yeah. Okay. Good. And then we'll have a Champions League preview to look at, and look at where we might get some joy and where we got to kind of
where we will get the joy.
What we got to look out for. But I can't wait for next season already, because I'm going to have I've already got ideas for a nice new intro. Imagine what that's going to feature. All of that. Yeah.
Oh man.
Always on the grind, man. But no, thank you guys so much. Thanks for everyone in the chat. Really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. I'm not going to sleep that much tonight. I'm not going to, so I'm sure you guys aren't either. But thank you so much. Arsenal are above all. Love you all. Take care. Champions.
Yes.